A shot on the edge.
What a volley that was!
What
What a goal! Oh my God! What a goal from Queen's Gurkha signals! You see that?
Hello and a very warm welcome from a sun-drenched Queen's Avenue in Aldershot for the final of the Nepal Cup. It is the biggest fixture in the Gurkha sporting calendar, and today we've got the Queen's Gurkha Signal Regiment taking on the might of one RGR, and getting us in the mood already, we've got the band of the Gurkha, or the Brigade of Gurkhas out there doing their thing. But to get you in the mood for football and for the Nepal Cup, let's cast our eye back across previous encounters between these two teams.
Chance then, the ball is into the back of the net, it is a goal. That's a floated attempt.
What a goal!
It is
What
in.
a goal
Well,
from What a goal from Queen's Gurkha signals!
Gets the shot in, it's into the net,
That's a
and
goal.
it's suddenly 2-1 to 1 RGR. Takes the shot, takes the deflection.
Yeah,
It's
the
in.
goal! It's the goal!
Well, and would you
Without
believe it is
goalie
the
time.
captain? It is.
Look at that
Tama
man!
who took the shot,
Starting up.
and it took a deflection,
Yeah.
and it's in the net.
To be big.
It's a great
Vivek
shot.
Hari.
It's
What a
in.
goal!
Oh
What a
my
scheme was
word,
that one?
what a goal!
Oh my
That
God!
was a shot on the edge. Takes the shot, goalkeeper can't save
No!
it. Into the net.
What a
And
goal!
we have our first goal. They missed the penalty. Have they got the second goal?
No!
And that is the one that finishes it. Dhiraj Rai.
Well, look, I'm not going to lie to you. It's got that sort of air about it where we all need a hydration break. I'm sure that will come. They're all the rage in football these days. If you look over my shoulder there, you can see the officials for today's game. But the key thing is, how have the teams been preparing? Let's find out. For the players and yourself for today's final, what are you expecting?
Yes, I'm very excited to be in this final. To be honest, this is my first time as an assistant coach, because before this I was playing for the team. I played in finals in 2024. Unfortunately, we lost that final. However, I'm very excited to see the boys lift the trophy this time, because I think because I'm in the coaching staff, so they'll probably lift the trophy today.
This is a rerun of that 2024 final, isn't it? You're up against your opponents from then. What are you expecting this time? You saying already that you're going to be lifting the silverware.
Yeah, so this has been going on since I think 2019. So we've been losing with Signals since 2019, either in finals or semi-finals. We always meet. They always beat us, but not this time, because this time I prepared my boys very well. Hopefully the boys will do the job for me, or my coach.
Thank you very much indeed. Well done. Paul Gurkha, you must be very excited. This is a rerun. These guys are your old foes, the 1RGR.
Yeah, really excited. In the meantime, we're ready. We're ready to go.
Why is it that this year you're going to come away as winners? How have you prepared your troops?
So we've been fighting for this cup year after year. So in the history of QG Signals over the last 76 years, we've never made history or hat-trick. This is our opportunity this year. This is where we are aiming. Hopefully, boys will do that.
As you say, you're looking for a third successive victory. How do you calm the players' minds, knowing that if they do win today, then they have created a little bit of history for your team?
So to calm the players, so we've been training from the four corners, technical, psychological, as well as physical, and more than that is psychological. So hopefully the boys are ready to calm themselves down when needed. To that end, we're ready.
Why is this tournament so special? Because there is something about the Nepal Cup that every player wants to be involved in.
So everyone has a different opinion to it. For me is to spread the happiness through football, and that is what we've been doing. So if you look into the Gurkha Signals, we are so dispersed in and around the countries. If not, we have soldiers in Brunei, Nepal as well. Through this football, we want to spread the happiness.
And happiness comes in the form of a nice big trophy at the end of this match.
Absolutely. Without that, it is quite tricky. Quite tricky.
Thank you very much indeed.
Yes, thank you.
The teams are ready. Kickoff is moments away. What better time to go and join our matchday commentator, John Knighton.
Thanks very much indeed, Jules, and a very warm welcome to Queen's Avenue here in Aldershot for one of the highlights of this celebration of Nepalese culture, the Brigade of Gurkhas Bela, as we await the start of the 2026 Nepal Cup final. This year, the proud finalists, one RGR, who'll be wearing green today, and the Queen's Gurkha Signals, the QGS, in white. Now, both teams have had a pretty concentrated path to the final. We only had the quarter-final matches literally 2 or 3 weeks ago in the heat of the second UK heat wave. The quarter-finals went a bit like this. One RGR beat the QGE in the quarter-finals and a 1-0 win over GSPS in the semi-final. Meanwhile, the QGS had a thumping 4-0 win over the GARRC in the semi-final, following up a 5-3 penalty shootout victory over 2 RGR in their quarter-final. And of course, before that, they had a sort of a group selection of matches where in fact these two teams were in the same qualifying group and finished first and second. And we have a repeat, of course, of that 2024 final here. One RGR who twice led but lost 3-2 to the Signallers in an amazing game which will live long in the memory. I'm sure you caught a few of the highlights just a few minutes ago. So can the Queen's Gurkha Signals, who've won this cup 9 times, go for the treble after winning 2-0 last year against the QO GLR, the Queen's Own Gurkha Logistic Regiment? They achieved the double last year for only the second time since 1958-59. One RGR have also had a very proud history in this competition, of course, and they're looking again for possibly a 10th victory. They've won it 9 times over the years, but we have to go back 8 years since their last success back in 2018. Well, this famous old trophy goes back 78 years. In 1948, presented in India by the Prime Minister of Nepal and the Colonel-in-Chief of the Brigade of Gurkhas, His Highness Maharaja Mohan Shamsher Janga Banda Rana. The first final, played in 1949, was won by the 1st Battalion, the 6th Gurkha Rifles. The final, right up until 1970, was played in Malaya, rolling out into Hong Kong until 1999, when it came here to the United Kingdom. Well, it's since then it's been highly contested and is one of the highlights, obviously, of the sporting calendar, certainly in the Brigade of Gurkhas. And well, we're delighted, of course, that you're joining us wherever you are around the forces world today, particularly if you're in in Nepal today, and please get in touch with us if you can. We'd love to hear from you. Now, of course, alongside our commentary here in English, we will, of course, be offering you an alternative commentary in Nepalese. The BFBS Gurkha radio service are providing that, and they're sat next door to us. Alongside me, hopefully very shortly, I'll have Lance Corporal Sonam Tamzang, who I know would much rather be out there playing today than he is joining me in commentary. But Sonam will be here to give us his thoughts on how the final is progressing. He'll be here with us very, very shortly. I'm pleased to say he's really busy and tied up with other aspects of the organisation. But let's just have a look at the two teams, shall we? And we'll start off with one RGR. And, well, they've had certainly a lot of experience going into this game. And I know that their head coach, Raj Rai, has picked a very experienced team. Captained by Sanem Rai, Lance Corporal Sanem Rai, wearing number 11 for them today, his 5th representative cup final, and he scored the winning goal in the semi-final, so he's an absolutely key player today. They've also got lots of experience as well. If you look at their left back, Sergeant Bel Gurung, highly experienced, cup winner in 2015 and 2017. He's played in the Nepal Cup since 2013, and rifleman Misham Gurung as well, his 4th representative cup today. There are a couple who are making their debuts in this competition. Wearing number 5, rifleman Shazir Batari, his first cup final today, and also a first cup final for Prince Sherpa, rifleman Prince Sherpa, and he's in his first cup final as well. And I'm just being told that Sonam will be here soon. He's actually the pitch announcer today, so he's doubling up. I don't know how he's going to do that and do the commentary with us, but we'll work out something, I'm sure. That's the one RGR team. Let's move over to the team from the QGS, the Queen's Gurkha Signallers, and a lot of players here who now, of course, have experience of winning this competition recently. And one only has to look at what the man wearing number 12 today is, Lance Corporal Krishna Karki. Now, his crucial goal in the quarter-final ensured that QGS actually did not fall at the quarter-final stage, because he scored a crucial goal right into the end of the quarter-finals, which took them to the penalty shootout, which they won. So he's an important player, and he's a name which crops up time and time again in the QGS team. So that's them. Wearing number 4, Sujan Gurung, an experienced player. Bibek Gurung as well, whereas Daresh Rai is wearing number 7 today. Karki I've mentioned. Also Aya Gurung, Deepak Gurung and Bismal Shrestha as well. All have experience recently of playing in that final 2 years ago. And they're obviously desperate to win that trophy back today. We'll see how that develops. The players out on the pitch now, just being introduced, of course, to the dignitaries who are here today, who are just being introduced now, including the colonel of the Brigade of Gurkhas, just being introduced to the players now. And we've had the band playing as well, the band of the Gurkha Signals today playing a superb, the Brigade of Gurkhas playing superbly for us. They came on with Scotland the Brave as well, actually, to start with, which I'm sure that my colleague at BFBS Radio, Mark Mackenzie, will be delighted to have heard. Also being introduced to the officials today, refereeing is Corporal Duncan Clark, with his assistant Staff Sergeant Brock Slinger and Lance Bombardier Cade Fletcher. So that's the scene being set here. As you can see, we have got a superb crowd here looking forward to the occasion today. They're all behind barriers now. The last couple of years we've certainly had our fair share of pitch invasions. We certainly had pitch invasions every time a goal was scored in the game in that final 2 years ago. I don't think we're going to have that sort of issue today somehow, trying to clear the players off the pitch, but I think we can expect as an exciting game today as we had 2 years ago. That's certainly the hope that we have today. So the players just now moving away. To our left is the QGS, and on our right hand side in their green shirts are the 1RGR. It's going to be a great game, and we are very much looking forward to the start of it. And I must say that this is one of the great occasions in the military sporting calendar here today, which a lot of people here in Aldershot, of course, come out for this. It's not just about the football; it's about the celebration of Gurkha culture. And I know some of my team here today have been enjoying the food that's been provided for them today, and there's nothing better than a Gurkha curry. And well, excitement all the way. And we can just hear a lot of the pre-match bits going on now, with the two teams being prepared to have what they say. And just delighted to tell you as well now that joining me in the commentary box here is Sonam. Sonam, wondering where you got to actually. I gather you're doing the ground announcements as well, so you're a busy boy today. Just putting his headphones on to join us now. And Sonam, I've sort of been through the two teams now, and an emphasis very much on experience really for both of these teams, isn't it? Because they both know this competition inside out. But I did mention actually about Krishna Karki wearing number 12 for the Signallers today, and what a crucial goal he scored in that quarter-final, wasn't it? Because your boys were on the way out if he hadn't got that equaliser.
John, thanks for having me again. And final, what a proud and privileged moment to share a podium with you. And obviously talking about Krishna Karki, well, obviously in Royal Gurkha Rifles, either that be 1st Battalion Royal Gurkha Rifles or 2nd Battalion Royal Gurkha Rifles, he is regarded as the nightmare. But obviously we are in final, so we are yet to witness what kind of performance that he is about to perform in final.
Indeed. I mean, it's such a difficult one to predict this. I mean, 2 years ago we were sat in this very place, weren't we? And it's a game that ebbed one way and then the other. Twice that the one RGR were ahead. Twice the Signallers came back and actually won it in the end. And literally, it was last gasp attempt, wasn't it? But it was a terrific game, probably one of the greatest in the memory of this competition.
I think so. I think you put it perfectly. The thing is that the goal scored by Krishna Karki and the second one by Bibek Gurung, that was marvellous. But let's see what happens today. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to welcome you what promised to be a fantastic final. The atmosphere is electric. The players are ready, and we are just a moment to wait for kickoff. Queen's Gurkha Signals is up for the hat-trick run, standing against the dark horse of the brigade, 1st Battalion, the Royal Gurkha Rifles. 90 minutes to decide who's come out to top to lift the prestigious Nepal Cup. Let's see, John.
It really is. It's the most beautiful trophy as well. There's all sorts of other trophies on offer as well. The players just having their final huddle as we await the kickoff. And as I mentioned, we are hoping to hear from you this afternoon wherever you're watching. Getting a few messages coming through now. Don't forget, I don't speak Nepalese, but we've got a few messages coming through now, and I think you've got a welcome already for your commentary, Sonam, this afternoon. Presumably that's back in Nepal as well today, and there'll be an awful lot of people, I'm sure, at home who'll be keeping a very close eye on this game today.
Yes, indeed.
So I think we're just waiting for the clock to spin round in fact, it's gone 2:30 now UK time, so we'll be ready. There was a bit of doubt, I gather, about humidity, about whether the humidity might be too high, but presumably there'll be drinks breaks as we're seeing in the World Cup, which is a bit of a mixed blessing in the World Cup, but I think we'll need drinks breaks here.
I think there is quite a lot of advantage and disadvantage of that hydration break. When the team is getting that momentum, suddenly the hydration break kicks in, and then after the momentum tends to break in. But I don't know what happens here in Aldershot, but let's see.
So away we go then for the 2026 Nepal Cup final, live here from Queen's Avenue in Aldershot this afternoon. And in green, kicking from right to left, we have the 1RGR side. And wearing their all-white strip today, as they've worn proudly for the last 2 seasons, the Queen's Gurkha Signals side. Our view is a little bit obstructed here. We're in the back of an army truck, actually, which is an unusual position. So please forgive us if we have a couple of unsighted views from our cameras. But hopefully we can guide you through the action as it takes place this afternoon. So
the bell going is stepping forward for free kick. Quick one.
important to make a good start, of course, in this game. There's the captain for them, Rai, Samin Rai, getting in there straight away. And there's quite a strong crosswind blowing actually from right to left. It's a bit of a wind advantage here, presumably in this first half then for 1RGR, which be interesting to see how much use they make of it. Bit of head tennis going on. Ball goes forward immediately. That'll be into the hands of the goalkeeper, Kashru Tamang, in his third Nepal Cup today. And made a crucial save, penalty save in the competition, in the group stages of the competition, and this is his second one. Right?
Yeah, he did a comfortable save with QGLR against Rahul Limbu.
In fact, just thinking about it, it looks like the wind direction is almost changing, because it's actually blowing very strongly from left to right, rather than the other way around. So maybe someone's got control of the wind here. Who knows? Big support for both of these teams, as you said, Sanam, we were talking earlier on in the week. The 1RGR, of course, back here in the UK now, aren't they? So I think the whole battalion's here today, aren't they, just about?
Yeah, they are. So in 2024, they were based in Brunei, but literally this year, they are based in Folkestone, so they've got battalions. Every single person that you see in a green blazer are from 1RGR, the 1st Battalion Royal Gurkha Rifles. And you might see people from a blue blazer as well. They must be from Queen's Gurkha supporters. So quite a lot of supporters here. The moment is being electric at the same time. That was
well, the cross went in there from that right-hand side from Misam Rai, but no issue at all for Thomas Ross, the goalkeeper for the QGS today, wearing number 1.
He's played for core team, at the same time he has represented army team in 3 games as well. When I had a chat with him, he told me that he have played from Ipswich Town reserve as well, so he had quite a good experience when it comes to goalkeeping. Sanim Rai!
Yes, he goes for the shot. Goalkeeper comes out. Nice bit of work then from Raj Thapa, just creating that space, and straight away the kick down the field from Ross. As it's obvious that the Signals do want to take advantage of the wind. It's a difficult pitch out there as well. We have to say it's not the ideal playing surface, but these players will adapt very quickly, I'm sure. Return to by Misam Rai, back to his goalkeeper. Important for the keepers to get an early touch in this game. Very, very dusty the pitch here.
Be right.
Nice touch forward there. Out of play it goes. Throw in then to the Signalers, to the QGS. If you're just joining us, we've played just 4.5 minutes of this match. No score so far in this 2026 Nepal Cup final. Suffolk Banker says, watching my son Thomas Ross in goal. His granddad worked with the Gurkhas in Hong Kong. So already we've got some great family connections, and I'm sure there's an awful lot of proud parents watching today, and many of them back home. As that ball, it's going to bounce like a basketball today, isn't it? I think on this pitch, it's bone hard, this pitch. So,
just wanted to let you know that Thomas Ross is in 15th Signal Regiment right now, within 243 Gurkha Signal Squadron, recently formed Gurkha Signal Squadron, and the first ever Gurkha Armoured Squadron in the brigade.
Both teams making a confident start here. Confident start here for both sides. Here's Bibit Gurung challenging, but ball goes out of play again. It'll be a throw in this time to 1RGR, which will be taken by Anil Thapa Marga, playing in his second Nepal Cup here.
Whilst watching the football,
Good
you might
challenge.
have heard drum playing. So Basically, supporters are just making themselves happy, and they are from 1st Battalion, the Royal Gurkha Rifles. They've come with drums and stuff like that. So
Yeah, the drum is beating heavily around us. So
just wanted to say that the fans are becoming the 12th man today. So
for both teams, to be fair.
yeah.
Throw in then on this near side. BFBS Gurung will take. Sorry, it'll be taken by Lek Badu Joram for 1RGR. Just goes down the pitch.
We have Belgurung, the last defender for 1st Battalion, the Royal Gurkha Rifles, man with the backs of experience. He have represented the Gurkha Company Catrig as well when he was a section commander out there. I think he represented the Catrig for 2 years.
Into the box goes Amir Rai. Crosses. It's in. It's wide. Sorry. Say our position is a bit.
Yeah.
But it was a really good cross, wasn't it, from the right by Musam Rai there on that right wing. I think he's already shown that he can cause a bit of trouble at the back there for the signallers today.
Sangam have to be more careful because he's on his side and he's a bit pacey compared to him. So every tackle, every interception matters.
So a bit of a scare then for the Queen's Gurkha signals there. The first real opportunity of this game, and it's fallen to 1RGR in their green shirts, pushing forward once more. And
Good pass on the right hand side
it
again.
Goes out to right. Gets the cross.
That's a very comfortable save from
straight
Thomas
into the
Ross.
hands of Ross in goal.
Ajay on the left hand side, quick pass to Sangam. Sangam looking forward for his colleague.
So controlling the ball is really difficult on this pitch. That'll be dealt with, I'm sure, by Belgurung. Sargent is probably the most experienced player on the field today, with the amount of experience he has. A winner in 2015 and 2017. Ball sprayed forward, but it'll be collected for them.
I think he's one of the oldest ones as well.
Again, wearing number 21. He's certainly got, again, plenty of experience, hasn't he, in this side. Certainly involved in the final last year, and that was a hard-fought victory last year, wasn't it? 2-0 in the end.
It was against Kyotola.
And a missed penalty, I seem to remember as well.
But Simi got that experience, so he should be all right. So always plays from right-hand side, right wing back. He might be a bit short, but he got that pace, anticipations, and everything. So
missed kick then on the free kick there, and Musam Rai plays it out. That's going to be a free kick.
Free kick awarded to Queen's Gurkha Signals.
Yeah, Deepak Gurung was the man who went down there.
Yeah. The ball is moving quite fast, isn't it?
It is, and that's a very strong wind as well. So it'll be interesting to see how they make use of this wind in these early moments. If you're just joining us, nearly 10 minutes played here in this 2026 Nepal Cup final. Live here on our Forces News YouTube channel and on Facebook and around the world on BFBS. Free kick floated in. It's just a little bit too far, a bit too hard then for Krishna Karki to collect, even for him. I don't think that...
that was Bimal Shrestha.
Okay, sorry. Number 17. Yeah, it was Bishmal Shrestha. Yeah.
I know we all love Krishna Karki.
He's not actually on the field yet. Actually,
he's a super substitution.
He's a super sub. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Apologies. Now, on this far side, it's Raj Thapa loses out.
What a tackle from!
It was a great tackle.
Again to Mosam. Mosam trying to ping that ball on the right hand side to Bimal, but Sanim just want to intercept that. And he have succeeded. Lake. Throwing for 1RGR.
Prince Sherpa wearing number 14 for the 1RGR.
Quick throw-in from Lake Badu Yunjin.
That'll be another throw wanted on this near side. And that's going to be taken by Corporal Lek Bada
Yonjan.
Yonjan, yeah.
Yes.
Sun just going in just for a moment. The cross comes in. Tried to get on the end of it was Sanjib Lama, but the signaller's bringing it clear now. Again, a long ball forward. They've just got to make a bit more sensible use of the wind. Actually, they're kicking the ball forward, aren't they, Sojan? Maybe in a way that they don't need to. The ball can do a lot more work for them in this first half.
I think they need to play short rather than far, long ping balls, switching from left to right, right to left. They just need to play short, because the thing is that you need to understand the ground as well. Literally, I can't see any grass in the field, and the ball is moving and bouncing very fast and very high. So you just have to be more careful when passing the ball to your colleague. You just need to pass short rather than long. Quick ball.
That's a lovely ball forward from the captain, from Samin Rai. Dealt with though by the Signals defence there. Good work from Sangram Rai. Ball hooked out of play then. And the whole of this pitch on either side is lined with spectators here. This is now the main event here at this wonderful festival of Gurkha celebrations, which happens every year, of course.
Every time you see the ball on the left-hand side, every time you ball the see on the right-hand side, you can see the tension rising in the spectators. Literally, they are like shouting to their people, to their players. What an atmosphere.
I might have a headache by the end of the afternoon with this drum, but hey, it's worth it. Sergeant Belgarung then will take this free kick. Highly experienced player. Began playing in 2013, believe it or not, in this competition. That's a long time ago. Nice control from the signallers, and charging through
That's
is
offside. Birat, jersey number 19, was offside. That was a good ball from Bibeg, but he just ran a bit faster than the ball. Obviously, he was clearly offside.
I think he's hurt his ankle as well. It's very easy to get an injury on this. It's like playing on an artificial surface, actually. One of those old artificial plastic pitches that we had back in the 1980s, where the ball just bounced, say, like a volleyball.
I think he was just requesting for a spray, but he's limping out now. He's going to be all right.
So
quick patch and crack on.
Yeah. He seems to be okay.
As you can see, every tackle, every pass is getting tension. Every tackle is getting reaction. Jersey number 19, Birat Dura, just got injured.
I know he seems to be okay. He's just still hobbling a bit. But I don't think anybody would want to come off, would they? They wouldn't want to come off in this final. It must be just an ambition for every young Gurkha to play in this final. But here come
I've dreamed for it, but I've never got a chance there.
Yeah, well, I did say before kick-off that you'd probably much rather be out there than here.
I would love to be out there, but unfortunately not got that kind of talent and skills and expertise to be on the field, to be in the team for Queen's Gurkha Signals. It's really hard to get that jersey. It's a lot easier to talk from here, but playing out that field is really hard. Free kick for Queen's Gurkha Signals.
So delighted to have you with us this afternoon, and the sun's shining brightly here. It's a beautiful day here in Hampshire.
Good clearance.
Yeah, it's a good bit of heading work then from Prince Sherpa. So he's making his debut today for the 1RGR in this competition.
Sumit right foot throw in from the right hand side, jersey number 21 from intake 2021. Bibek again.
Skied up in the air a little bit, but out of play. But again, the signallers keep their pressure on here.
I can see that they've dominated the position, but they have not created many chances. What do you think about that?
No, the best chances so far has fallen to one RGR, without a doubt. But
a good ball.
And they're on the break at the moment, and they're looking like they could certainly produce something. Challenge, hard challenge going in then from Musam Rai. Every single, as you said, Sanam, every single ball. There's a challenge going in for every single ball in this match. The referee's allowed play to go on. Ball comes cross field. Good defensive work there. That's really good defensive play then. And I think it was Sanam Rai, the captain, wasn't it, who just guided it out of play. The challenge coming in
by Prabhaskar Ring, the skipper for Queen's Gurkha Signals. What a defensive awareness from him.
Yeah, it was good play.
Perfectly timed challenge.
And he even keeps the goal kick as well. So not even a corner given away. We've only had one corner in this match so far. Very competitive. Heading for the first 20 minutes of this match, and it's still 0-0. Everything to play for in this final. Bibek Gurung challenging.
Bibek was expecting some fall, that match referee told.
Musam Rai, great work from him. Beats off a couple of challenges, but he can't lay it off in the end.
Bibek just waiting for that ball. He should edge a bit forward.
In fact, there is a free kick has been given. Obviously an infringement in there, so it will be a free kick and a dangerous situation then for QGS to defend here. Just keeping one man up front.
I guess it will be Sanim again to take the free kick. The best thing about this year is they've got fences, isn't it? Because 2 years ago there was a pitch invasion.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope we might not see this year.
Free kick then floated in. Goalkeeper has to just guide it over, and it was good work then from Thomas Ross, because that was a really good free kick.
That was indeed.
And it could easily have dropped. He had to just watch it all the way.
And he just guided it out.
Nice work from the chance for the 1RGR, but defended well by the signals, clearing it away. Down the pitch we go. Yeah, well, on the end of it there was Musam Rai, but good defensive work from 1RGR, clearing that ball away.
John just got some information from the Brigade of Gurkhas managers, Brigade of Gurkhas, Queen's Gurkha orderly Saab. He just told us that there's not going to be any extra time today due to weather conditions.
Yeah.
We're going to have hydration break, but if it goes to 90 minutes and if both teams draw the match, it's going to be straight to penalty. So no.
Okay, well that's
no extra time at all.
Good info. I was wondering whether that might happen.
Health and safety is most important.
Absolutely. Corner comes in.
Corner kick again.
And I think we're going to have a second corner, aren't we? On this time on the left-hand side. So it's the second corner of the game then.
Jersey number 17, Bimal stepping forward to take the corner kick.
Shrestha then.
Yeah, quite a lot of players.
Chance for an in-swinger here as well with the wind. So he swings it in.
Good corner.
But again, he's overhit it. That's the danger. It's the momentum of the wind has carried it away. So again, I guess it's just a learning curve, isn't it? Literally a learning curve there.
Yes, it is.
A similar corner in that situation, he doesn't need to put so much power on it.
No, he got that brilliant footwork, excellent vision to find that pass, but for some reason he just overhit it. Prabhas, quick pass to motion, but intercepted. What a pass from
Through
Sanim.
Ball.
Good clearance from Ajay Gurkha.
It's cleared away. It was Sanim Rayas, again, the captain. He's already playing an absolute captain's role here for 1RGR. Out of play, throw. Sumit Rai then with the throw. He's decides to go back.
Prabhas searching for his colleague. Quick ping on the D box. Cleared away. Mouse him again. Birat for some reason. Birat again.
Nice work inside, but again the ball just a little bit overhit.
Not a very good pass from Vivek.
No, it's a bit scrappy at the moment. Both teams having problems with controlling the ball. That's just gone a little bit too far again. This wind, it's just dropped a little bit, but it's still making life difficult for both teams. And that will be, I think, the first hydration break that we have. The players allowed to go and take in some much-needed fluids. I hope there's one for the referee as well. I think he's coming over here actually. I think it's.
I think it might be the hydration break for us as well.
Yeah, Gamesh, who I think is the fourth official, isn't he today? He's looking after things, making sure that the officials get their hydration breaks. It's Duncan Clark who is officiating today, along with Brock Slinger and Cade Fletcher. So what do you make of this first 20 minutes then, Sonam? Because the conditions are difficult, aren't they? We've got the high wind, and we've got this pitch which is bone hard. It's making good football pretty difficult. We're going to need some more moments of quality, aren't we?
Yes, as you have mentioned, the weather condition is steaming out here. It's getting a lot hotter than we. Literally, when we arrived this morning, it was like really cool, calm. The weather conditions looked perfect, but right now it is steaming hot. Boys are taking that hydration break. Obviously, when we talk about that game, they're just switching the ball like they're playing on a normal field, but you need to understand the field as well. As you said, as you mentioned, the field is like bone hard. Even the normal pass runs away out from your distance, so you just have to catch up. And obviously you can't just run faster than ball. You need to understand that. You just have to have that control momentum, passing or switching ball from left to right to left. But they're not doing that at all. Probably after this hydration break, they might understand the condition of the field and they might anticipate it and then probably change the tactics.
I mean, for those of us who've been watching the World Cup, hydration breaks are now becoming sort of part and parcel of the game. A lot of people disagree with them, of course, but I think on a day like this, they're absolutely essential for the welfare. You talk about the welfare of the players, and if any of you who are just joining us, if this game does end level after 90 minutes, we will be going straight to a penalty competition. There'll be no extra time, and again, that is player welfare is absolutely vital.
As you share that, the weather condition is steaming up, so it might break the momentum of the player, momentum of the team whilst getting that hydration break, but it is a lot important, especially to look after the welfare of the players. It is a lot important. Health and safety, it matters a lot.
It does, but we're ready to go very shortly again with the continuation of this 2026 Nepal Cup final. It's a beautiful old trophy, isn't it, Sonam? I was admiring it earlier. And I mean, what a tradition this match and this competition now has amongst the Gurkha units.
The selling point of the trophy is it is older than the FA Cup trophy, and it is presented by Janga Bahadur Mohan Samsir Rana. I might just made a mistake whilst taking his name, but just forget me.
We'll let you off.
As well.
I'm expecting you to break out into Nepalese any moment, but you so far, obviously, if you want the alternative commentary, you have that on our BFBS Radio Gurkha radio service as well. The team next door are doing the commentary there. If you'd rather have Nepalese, but I'm struggling with the English, so I'll carry on with that. Okay, so far side of the field then. It'll be a free kick then to 1RGR. Lots of instructions being shouted out from the dugouts. Ball picked up there by Naga.
Cleared away by Pravesh.
Yeah.
Again.
He has it again, doesn't he?
Sangam. Oh my days, what is it?
Captain has it, takes the shot. That's, I don't think Samin Rai was expecting that, actually. It landed at his feet.
No, he was not expecting at all. I don't think that Thomas Ross was expecting that kind of shot as well.
Neither goalkeeper really tested so far in this match.
Not at all.
But it is early days.
And we've still got time. Shrestha
loses out.
Intercepted. Sanim again. Sanim on the left hand side.
Plays it wide onto this left hand side. Cross comes in from Prince. And the shot over the bar. He snatched at it rather, didn't he? And, you know, but there's some good openings being created by 1RGR in this first half. They certainly look the most potent force of the two teams.
What a chance that was. I'm sure that he will be disappointed with that.
Yeah, he did snatch at it.
A very golden opportunity, just wasted.
That's Amrit Rai, I think it was, wasn't it, for 1RGR?
Well, absolutely, he did everything expect to finish. Yeah. Just wide away. Sumit again from the left-hand side. Pass it to the middle for Bibek, but well intercepted.
Now collected by, again, the wayward pass then from Musam Rai.
I've not seen both teams holding the ball. They're not reshuffling from left to right, right to left. They just wanted to hit that.
It's very frantic at the moment.
Yes.
It's a frantic game.
They just wanted to get that moment. They just wanted to get that shot from outside the D-box without even realising that your colleague is next to you. A simple pass would create a good opportunity.
Wide onto this left-hand side. And this is Prince Sherpa. Sherpa trying to...
Sherpa is causing a lot of trouble,
beaten a couple of players, but eventually snuffed out by three defenders. Just a long hoof forward there from Shashir Batari. Both teams just need a bit more.
Both team defenders have really strong toll when it comes to defending. Bravely defending every single ball, and obviously just getting that right in every situation. The great organisation at the back, leading by Belgarung and Lek Bahadur Ranjan from 1RGR, and obviously on QG's side, Prabesh Gurung, Sumit Rai, Sangam Rai. They're just doing great.
Thomas Ross then with the goal kick for the QGS. Again, makes, as you would expect with this wind advantage, some good height there with that, but it's won back by the signal, the 1RGR, and again the through ball from, you can see what Samin Rai was trying to do there. Everything is really revolving around him in the middle of that field.
They've got really good midfield. To be honest with the midfielders from 1st Battalion, the Royal Gurkha Rifles, they are moving the ball with real confidence compared to the Signals midfielder. Quick cross in. A good interception, good save from keeper. Very
nice
comfortable
taken by
win.
Tamang there. Did a good job dominating his box, as any good goalkeeper should do. Anything will do there for Belgarung. Now, here's Thapa. Finds his captain, finds Rai. Again, the ball flicked out wide onto this
Sherpa again.
left-hand side with Sherpa.
He's
Yeah,
causing a lot of trouble to Signals. Expecting some fall, but there was not fall at all. Cleared away by Bibek again.
oh,
What
and a
pass.
chance now for the Signalers. Bringing it forward now on the edge of the box. Good control. Takes the shots, goes wide.
What a chance that
well.
was, and he just missed it. That was
Yeah.
Deepak Gurung from left-hand side.
Yeah.
He just received that ball, trying to get that ball into a full spot, trying to cut back in, want to get that sort, but he
Both
just
teams
missed
having
it.
a bit of a rush of blood when they get near the goal at the moment.
Well, his idea was right, but the execution was really worst.
Just over the half-hour mark played. Remember, there'll be at least 3 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this half because of the hydration break. So no shortage of running from either team at the moment, but quality just a little bit lacking from both sides. Obviously the occasion as well dominates things. That was a good challenge going in from Prabesh Gurung there. They win it back to the Signalers, but again they give it away straight away. Have a chance then.
Handball.
Yeah, that was certainly a hand went in there from Bel Gurung. The referee, Gurung, has brought it back, and that will be a free kick. And again, this is a dangerous situation for the 1RGR, simply because of the wind advantage.
Is this going to be the first yellow card in this game for Belgarung? Obviously not for the Belgarung, for the whole team.
Yeah.
I guess he is about to be awarded with the yellow card. Did you say that
For deliberate handball.
because of the wind direction as well, it's going to be a lot hard for the keeper to save this ball? But it depends like how Prabesh Gurung does it. He did it with Kyojala. Can he do it with 1st Battalion, the Royal Gurkha Rifles?
So over the ball, remember that Anil Thapa Maga. Quite a few options here then. It's Raj Thapa, isn't it? I think who's over the ball. Number 7. And he's just getting a bit of support now from Ren Sushil Lashkamba.
Quick
It's
one!
in over the bar. Well, it was worth a try because obviously with that wind advantage, there was a clear opportunity there.
It was a very clear opportunity. He got that win advantage, perfect picture timing opportunity, but just missed it.
Sherpa challenging hard for it. The referee says it has not got out of play, so Signals will carry on. Trying to make an advantage here from this throw-in on this right-hand side, which will be taken by Sumit Rai.
That was from Sanim. Throw in for 1st Battalion, the Royal Gurkha Rifles. Lek is stepping forward. Jersey number 6. Quick throws comes in. Can't find his colleague.
It's a real challenge then. But tidying up the damage there as ever, Belgarung, as 1RGR push forward again to the edge of the box with Marga. And it's corner. He's won himself a corner as Rohan Pekote Marga for 1 RGR. So they've got, I think that is their first corner of the match, according to my notes.
Well, it was a crucial interception, but obviously where he has to kick it out, but it's a corner kick awarded to 1st Battalion, the Royal Gurkha Rifles.
Which will be floated in from that right-hand side of the field.
Belgarung was the one who scored against QG, where he did scored in header. Let's see what happens here.
It was actually a disappointing corner in the end, dealt with by Sangram Rai. Looking for that ball wide onto the left-hand side, but it ends up with...
quick pass to Bimal Shrestha, Bimal back pass again to Sumit. Sumit just wanted to switch that ball long into Dura, but intercepted by Sanjeev in the midfielder. Good interception, but didn't manage to get his partner. Once again,
ball comes
lift
forward.
Dura on the right
number 19
side.
on the end of it, but he's surrounded by defenders, and the best he can do is flick that ball out. It'll be a goal kick.
Basically, bodies on the line of defending from 1 RGR.
Ball given away again by 1 RGR. Signallers trying to make the most of it. The 19 flicks it forward. Again, there's lots of defence in the way, and a very experienced defender. Again, I keep mentioning him, don't I? Sergeant Belgarung.
Sergeant Belgarung, very experienced.
He's taken a yellow card for the team, but he's absolute colossus really for them at the back.
But he has that absolute commitment for his battalions and obviously for the Brigade of Gurkhas. The way that he plays it, the experience that he got from a different unit, he's just outstanding.
That's really nice work then from Basma Shrestha. Goalkeeper will come and collect. She does. He have to go back into his 18-yard box.
Don't know what Diaz was thinking with that ball, because literally there was no one on the right-hand side and he just switched that ball from left to right.
Well, I think it's fair to say we are desperately short on quality at the moment in this final. The weather conditions, obviously, the wind is not helping, nor is this pitch. But both teams just need to calm it down a bit, really, and start playing a bit of football.
They are excited. They are committed.
Yes.
They've got that pace, enthusiasm, and everything. Expect the quality.
Badr Yuzhan wearing number 6 for them. And he will take this throw in once more for 1 RGR. Nicely collected by Bissam Rai. Tries to spread the play. Eventually the ball does go out onto the left-hand side of the field, but the referee has pulled it back for a foul.
They've literally
an
got
offside. There's actually an offside. They're playing quite a high line, actually. The 1 RGR, their defence, and it certainly worked this time. That's actually the first offside I think I can remember in this first half.
I guess this is the second one. Well, that's what I believe, but I might be wrong as well. They just exposed the
There haven't been
line.
many, Sam.
Yes. They've literally just exposed the defensive line and they were caught away by signals.
Ball spread out once again to Sherpa.
Shanim again, trying to switch that ball to right hand side. What moment, what chance!
Shoots.
What shot!
Oh, dear, oh dear. Has that actually gone out of play?
Corner kick.
Right, it took a deflection.
Yeah. A tiny bit of deflection and it's a corner kick.
Musam Rai with the shot there, and he will feel he could have done better. But again, the ball bobbling about all over the place.
Belgarung and Lake Bahadur Yunzun had stepped forward to get that crucial header on this corner kick.
Floats.
Clearance away by Bibek Gurung.
Gets the shot in. Again, it's wide. But it's worth a go. It was certainly worth a go from Musam Rai.
I think he's been a bit too ambitious, isn't it? With Thomas Ross. Signals taking the time. Just wanted to reshuffle that ball from right-hand side to left-hand side and left to right. And well intercepted again.
It's great work again. Tries to get the cross in. It's good defensive work though. Excellent defensive work from Bibek Gurung there. Gets the ball out of play. It'll be another throw. Just beginning to dominate a little bit, aren't they, at the moment, 1RGR. Just finding a lot more success in the opposition half. But
they are like really pacey. They just got from like seconds from defense to attack. It's just really good to see it. But they need to be more careful, as you've said. They are playing very high line. In this case, a lot of defenders, they will be exposed. QGs can create a lot of chances in these situations, but I don't think that they are taking advantage of this situation at all.
Another throw then to 1RGR.
The tempo has slightly dropped from Queen's Gurkha Signals, but the fullback are pushing high from 1st Battalion, the Royal Gurkha Rifles.
It's Pithkate Marga, and that will be a goal kick.
They're literally trying everything to get that corner kick. The managers, but obviously it's a goal kick. Seems a bit frustrated as well.
Well, a frustrating afternoon for both teams, really. You know, just trying their to play football, but they've got to keep this ball on the ground. They've got to. It needs to be less frantic. Hooked forward by Pithkate Marga. Still with a green shirt. So Musam Rai tries to get his shot in. Instead, he wins a throw.
Well defended by Bibek Gurung. Throw in for 1RGR.
Mani Rajthapa then with the throw in.
They are creating a lot of chances compared to Queen's Gurkha Signals, but they need to be more creative in that final third, which they are not doing.
I'd imagine of the two coaches, I'd imagine that Raj Rai will probably be the happier at the moment. As you say, they need to turn this possession maybe into something a bit more. The worry for QGS is that might happen. At the moment, they've been not really too much of a threat going forward themselves.
Sanjeev again.
Islama. Straight at the goalkeeper. And that'll be easy pickings there for Thomas Ross. So heading into the final minute of normal time in this first half. No score between these two. We will have a little bit of stoppage time, obviously, for the hydration break. So there'll be at least 3 minutes of stoppage time, but I don't recall any injuries. Maybe there was a brief injury in the first half, I think, to Dura, the number 19 for the Signals, which required a little bit of attention. But apart from that,
he was limping a bit, but Dura
seems to be okay, isn't he?
Now. Yeah.
Rai with the throw.
Just wanted to get that fancy back heel, but well intercepted by 1RGR defenders.
That was a good challenge. Ball goes wide onto that left-hand side. Opportunity then for the Signals, gets the shot in. Could be anywhere. Oh, trying the spectacular was Bismal Shrestha.
Yeah, Bismal Shrestha.
It was certainly worth a try, wasn't it?
It was indeed.
And that's probably their best opportunity so far for the QGS in this first half.
I guess so, but the contact was not proper. That's why he can't get it. If that would have been a proper, that would convert it into a goal. But
Well, it would certainly have been an attempt on target, that's for sure. Now, here's Prince Sherpa again. Looked dangerous on this left-hand side. Finds Sanim Rai, captain.
Prince and Sanim is causing a lot of trouble to QG Signals defenders, isn't it? So basically, Sumit Rai have to be on toes every single time whenever the Prince got ball. Every time he got ball, he just drives into that first bar, want to cut back in. But he's creating chances, but not that kind of beautiful chances to convert that into a goal.
I think what 1RGR have done best in this first half is they have used the wings, haven't they?
They have.
They've used both Sherpa on the left-hand side and also Musam Rai on the right-hand side, and that has certainly worked for them so far.
Virat again. Lekhbader Yunjun not giving a chance at all. That's a corner kick for QGS.
It looks like it took a deflection, didn't it? So it will be a corner. And stepping over to take it will be Sumit Rai on this right-hand side, this near side from our truck position here in Queen's Avenue, right by the main road here. As we just behind us is the military stadium. Corner taken short, and well, unfortunately the clearance in the air didn't go very far. In fact, the referee has called an end to the first half. We've literally just had a couple of minutes of stoppage time, so it's 0-0 at half time here, and well, Sonam, it's been a disappointing first half, I think, as a spectacle, hasn't it, so far?
It is indeed. I was expecting at least a goal from both teams, but they're not performing at my expectations. But I'm sure the band of Brigade of Gurkhas will perform at our expectation, because I can see that moving into the field. But hey, what happens after the break, we have to see that. I think there's going to be a lot of talk within the team. I think the both managers are not very happy. The way that the players are playing, the midfielders are not being decisive. There is not a very good finish at all. Players are being too ambitious, trying to get that goal from outside the D-box. But I don't know what the manager's going to talk with their teams, but we just have to see it.
Do you think there's a little bit of tension out there? Obviously the occasion for some of these players, not many of them have not played in this final before, so you know, there's always a bit of tension. It's a final after all, and it's probably the most prestigious football game that any of these players are going to play, some of them in their whole lives.
Yes, indeed. Obviously, as you said, that it's going to be a first final for quite a lot of players. So just coming to Regiment in your first year, playing a final is a massive thing for the Gurkhas and for that player too. So a lot of tension for managers, at the same time for the players too. In order to perform in this kind of arena, it's a huge thing for them.
Okay, Sanam, thanks very much indeed. We'll take a break ourselves here at Queen's Avenue, and hopefully we'll see some goals in the second half. But at half time here in this 2026 Nepal Cup final, the score is the 1 RGL, 1 Gurkha Rifles 0, and the Queen's Gurkha Signals 0. Join us again for the second half.
A shot on the edge. What a volley that was. What a goal! Oh my God! What a goal from Queen's Gurkha Signals. You see that?
'26 has been a banner year for Forces Rugby Union. We've seen fantastic games, Twickenham, Kingsholm, and the Inter-Services Championship was absolutely superb. But we'll say that quietly around here, because this is league country. Down south, the Rugby League, we've seen some fantastic games involving the Royal Navy, involving the British Army. But up here, it's something different. Up here, it's more than just a sport, it is a lifestyle. And today, we see the traditional Armed Forces Day spectacular here at Crossfields, involving the British Army Rugby League community and the Royal Marines Rugby League community.
Obviously the Army Navy is the big one, but obviously Marines, it's kind of replaced the Marines versus the Paras. Obviously it's the Army development, so it's not the actual Army squad, so we get that. But there's still a big physical presence, and it's always a challenge, so it's good for our season.
I mean, like you say, that Army-Navy rivalry, whether it's Marines, Paras, or an Army versus Navy game, it bleeds deep, doesn't it?
There's a lot of things that have gone on over the years with the Marines and the Paras, on operations, but obviously in sport. And we want to just keep that legacy alive, really, and remember people that have been here and played it before.
With the inter-services just a few months away, a chance for some of these players to stake their claim for the big stage. If this was a tryout for the big stage, only one team snatched that opportunity. The Marines will point to a few of their key players being away with the Navy team, but the truth is the Army development side were faster, stronger and more ruthless. They scored plenty of great tries and walked away with a hefty 40-point win.
Yeah, you know, that was like a brand new team for us today, giving players an opportunity to get picked for inter-services. So really pleased with that. You know, we've still got a lot to work on, but we've found a few hidden gems there. So
after a battering between two rivals to start us off, we switched to another rivalry, the Mercian Regiment, the Duke of Lancaster's Regiment. Expect a lot of this. Physicality at its finest. For the Duke of Lancaster's Regiment, success was the only option, and a first half barrage of tries helped them on their way. The Mercian Regiment didn't really bring what was needed and fell to a 42-10 loss.
The Kings are coming up there, boys. The Kings are coming up there, boys. They all laugh at us, they all scoff at us, they all say our days are numbered. Oh, to be a king, victorious are we, are we? If you want to win the cup, then you better hurry up, cause the Kings are coming up the hill.
It wasn't just the rugby that entertained all the ages in Warrington. A number of community stalls and military equipment were on show, and even your friendly neighbourhood Spider-Man swung in to check it out. Back to the pitch, and it was time for the main event. The Army used a win in this fixture last year as vital momentum into the inter-services and delivered an improved performance in that tournament. They'll be hoping 2026 is a similar story. For G and Flair proved decisive on the wing as the Army reigned supreme by 42 points to 20.
We've always got things to improve on, and we know coming from the game we've got a lot to work on. We were great in that open play, but we know we need to work on our structure, and from we're playing the Army and the RAF, that's something we're going to focus on to take into inter-services.
I mean, anybody who watches this footage will see the Army and see particularly that sort of Fijian pace on the sideline. It's frightening at times for the opposition, I guess.
Yeah, 100%. When those boys get running, you're going to struggle to keep up with them.
Obviously, looking ahead to the inter-services, we know the Navy's going to be tough, we know the RAF's going to be tough. Where are the Army at right now in their process to get that trophy back?
Yeah, we're not far off, you know. Look, I think all three teams can win it now, and that's what we want in a competition. We don't just want one of the services running away with it. So, you know, we're going in the right places. We got a good result in the RAF last year. A bit unlucky with the Navy. We're winning at half time, so you know there's no reason why we can't turn that around this year.
If there was a message that this result sends to the Navy and the RAF, what would it be?
Yeah, we're here to play rugby, and we're here to win, and that's something we'll look to do in inter-services as well.
Hi, I'm Kyle Dixon, and this is In Case You Missed It. leaving the role after 4 years and many memorable moments. Lieutenant Colonel Tim Osman has stood down from his position as head coach of the Army Senior Men's Rugby Union team. During his time, the Army won the Inter-Services and UCAF Team of the Year awards. He also played a part in the coaching team for UCAF at the 2023 IDRC tournament in France. RAF and UK Armed Forces Rugby Union star Daisy Aspinall has joined Premiership Women's Rugby team Harlequins for the new season. The winger, who is known for her speed in attack, previously represented Gloucester Hartbury and has played for England at under-18s and under-20s level. Aspinall's shining moment in a UK Armed Forces shirt came in the opening match of the 2025 International Defence Rugby competition, where she scored 5 tries in UCAF's 105-0 record win over Tonga. The British Army polo team have won the Sassoon Cup for the first time since 2023, beating the RAF 10-3. Both sides were level at 3-3 after the first quarter, but the Army stepped it up after the break to prevent the RAF from winning for a third year running. They now turn their attention to the Rundle Cup, where the Army face the Royal Navy. Taking the reins, the British Army Boxing Association have announced that Sergeant Liam Jones will take charge of the team as head coach. He replaces Sergeant Ches Nihill, who oversaw a win over the Bahrain Royal Guard in November before the RAF won their first inter-services title in 54 years in March. The men's and women's UK Armed Forces Rugby Union teams have competed at the National Pub Sevens at Harpenden Rugby Club. It was success in the main competition for the men's team after they beat Preseli Barbars by a 17-12 scoreline. In the women's competition, UCAF fell into the plate competition and lifted the trophy, beating the Jordan Legacy team in the final.
There are 2 types of people in the Navy, those who do sport and those who drip about those who do sport.
The Royal Navy Boxing Championships, HMS Rally. For these young boxers, this is a competition where boxing careers are born. Impressed for Navy coaching staff, you'll be considered for a place on the Navy squad. Fail to impress? Then their journey could end right here. Royal Marine Commando Mantis Stewards is one of the few boxers making his debut at the Royal Navy Championships. His opponent in the light heavyweight category is able rate Chris Gomez from the Warfare Training Squadron. Marine Stewards has only been boxing with the Marines for 6 months prior to this competition, but the lack of experience did not faze him, as he was able to beat Gomez with an impressive stoppage.
Yeah, I'm happy with that, to be fair. I thought I could have boxed a little bit better, but first round I think I definitely won that. Second round maybe could have gone either way, but I got the stoppage in the third, so yeah, quite happy with that.
But he wasn't the only Marine to be putting on a show in the ring. Lance Corporal Jake Wilder from 29 Commando stepped up against his civilian opponent Spencer Paul in the middleweight category. He would go on to win by a unanimous points decision. But one boxer who is keen to continue his good run of form is Marine Louis Hanif from the Commando Logistics Regiment. He faces Marine Brad Baker from 4-2 Commando in the light heavyweight division. Hanif had Baker on the ropes, and his performance was enough to impress the judges, who all leant towards him for a unanimous points decision victory.
Yeah, I was boxing one of my best pals tonight. We got matched up together. It was a good fight. Got 2 standing air counts in the second round and given another one in the third. It was a good fight.
And of course, you yourself have really made a splash on the not just the military boxing scene, but internationally as well. You've had a few successes with the Royal Marines this year.
Yeah, like I say, we've done America. I boxed a lad out there, stopped him in the first round. And then after that, I went Germany for the Sisson tournament, had 3 fights, 3 days, and stopped 2 lads in the first round. Got gold on that as well. To box for the Royal Marines, it's a massive, massive privilege. You know, like, to say to my family, I've boxed for the Royal Marines, and when I have kids myself, to say to them, I've boxed for the Royal Marines, it's a massive privilege, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else in the world than with the Royal Marines.
Come the end of play, there is plenty for Royal Navy head coach Dan Ward to take stock on, whilst looking ahead to next year's UK Armed Forces Championships.
That's what these shows are about, is developing the boxers for next year. Next year we're coming for that title. We've got some boxers coming through that we're hoping we can fill quite a few weights and really challenge the reigning champions RAF next year. We're thriving, we're looking really good, and big years coming up.
A shot on the edge. What a volley that was. What a goal! Oh my God! What a goal from Queen's Gurkha Signals! You see that?
Welcome back here to Queen's Avenue here in Aldershot this afternoon for part 2 of the 2026 Nepal Cup final. And it's 0-0 at half time between 1RGR and QGS in a disappointing first half, I think we have to say. Very few chances, possibly the best of them falling to 1RGR, going from right to left in the first half, kicking into the wind. It's quite a strong wind that's blowing across the pitch here from left to right, and certainly I imagine that the Queen's Gurkha Signals will be disappointed that they didn't make more of that wind advantage that they had in the first half. But they were overhitting the ball far too much and not really making the most of the opportunities. Their best opportunities perhaps coming from set pieces, from corners, and certainly a couple of free kicks, but no real danger to Krishnav Tamang in the 1RGR goal. And similarly, a fairly quiet afternoon so far for Corporal Thomas Ross in the QGS goal as well. He was tested just a couple of times, maybe a couple of shots from outside the box, and certainly as far as 1RGR were concerned, maybe their best parts really of their play in that first half were making use of the wings. Impressed with Prince Sherpa, Rifleman Prince Sherpa, making his debut in this final, and also Lance Corporal Musam Rai on the right wing, who had a couple of shots, but nothing really seriously to test the goalkeeper here. And so a disappointing first half. I think we can expect better in the second period. Sunam has joined me again, and in good time. We're just waiting for the players to come out on the pitch. The two officials, or the three officials, are ready and waiting. There's a bit of a discussion going on at the moment about the conditions. I know Sunam, they certainly won't be playing extra time. They'll be going straight to a penalty competition, but it is really hot out there.
It is indeed. I just stepped out from our place where we are sitting around, and it's a lot hot compared to inside the man truck and out in the field. I wonder how boys are doing out there. Should be absolutely steaming for them.
The one thing that we can guarantee is the sound of a drum, which has been going 1,000,000% during the whole of the first half. So I think just waiting now for the players to come out. There is going to be a change, I think, for 1RGR, or certainly standing in front of us is Lance Corporal Anin Papa Marga, who is just standing there. The other captain is approaching as well, and the change, I think, for the signallers, Signal Labin Limbu is looks like he's going to be making his appearance, and so the players just making their way out onto the pitch now, having hopefully had a decent hydration break, and well, it's really a question of just playing the conditions better, isn't it? I think if they can just be less frantic on the ball, just to try and keep some quality possession, and then there's opportunities for both teams.
If they just can't keep the cool, calm and collective approach, that would be a lot better. They're just being frantic whenever they got ball. They just wanted to release that ball from their position. So it is not being good for either team, but they're just implementing that sort of mentality and approach. Labin Limbu, I think we've talked about him many times. His brother.
Yeah, change being made then for, as I said, Signal Labin Limbu is coming on for them, for the signallers in this second half, and
I think he have replaced Deepak Gurung.
Yeah.
Labin Limbu, we've already mentioned him quite last time. His brother plays for Nepali national team Lakin Limbu.
Yeah. Just had and thanks to all of you who've been messaging us, by the way, letting us, keeping us in touch. I think a fairly equal amount of support for both teams. But Suffolk Banker says, seeing all the cool tents is making wish I had smell-o-vision. Do you know what? I quite agree with it. The wonderful smells of Gurkha food coming across are very impressive, I must admit. Anyway, we're into the second half. We're underway now, going from right to left in their all-white strip is the QGS, the Queen's Gurkha Signals, and of course in the green it's 1 RGR, the 1st Battalion, the Royal Gurkha Rifles, both of whom have had interesting journeys to get here. Both of them had a serious danger of going out of the competition early on, and in fact I believe they were both in the same qualifying group, weren't they, in the group stages of this competition?
Yeah, they were with QGLR, and QGLR is a very promising team because 2 or 3 of the players from QGLR represents Army football as well, so they're a very good team.
And they actually topped the group, I think, with the Queen's Gurkha Signals second in the group, is it?
The Queen's Gurkha Signals came first, Wanajia came second, and sadly the QGLR, they have to come out of the tournament in group stage. A very unfortunate moment for them.
Yeah, and of course they could have worked their way through to the quarter-final, which then became a knockout competition, a bit like the way the World Cup is being played at the moment. Anyway, there is a free kick then on this right in the middle of the pitch for the 1 RGR, and lining up to take it is Rifle Mihan Gurung, making his 4th appearance in the Nepal Cup. He's got the wind, and there's a 4-man wall. Takes the shots, but again it's just over the bar, and
literally
no danger, but it wasn't too far away actually from finding the target. So early touch of the ball then for Thomas Ross, the QGS goalkeeper. Goal kick just reaches Musam Rai. He'll take the 1-2, picks it up again. Good clearance from Bibek Gurung, but it's now the chance for
Prince Sherpa.
Yeah, and Sherpa again on the left-hand side. And I say they were the most potent force really in the first half for 1 RGR. Using the wings very well. Whether they can use the wind to their advantage in the second half, well, that remains to be seen. Again, the ball overhit as they in that final third of the field, so difficult conditions to master here. They'll do their very best. It's a good clearance into opposition territory for the signallers.
T-Rose on the right hand side just wanted to control that ball, but that ball goes out. Throw in for 1 RGR.
So with the throw in is Suraj Gurung. Again, the ball
head away,
flighted up into the air. Claims for handball, waved away by the referee. Bit of head tennis going on. Rai goes up there, headed back into play again, and collected by Labin Limbu.
Cleared away by Prince Sherpa. Dura just wanted to get that ball, but a good clearance from Prince Sherpa.
Yeah, Labin Limbu just come on as a second half substitute, and I wonder how long it might be before Krishna Karki makes an appearance.
We're expecting him in about 70 minutes time, so just about 20 minutes for him, but he's definitely a game changer.
Well, they certainly need someone. Both teams really need someone who can really grab this game by the scruff of the neck in this second half. But I just suspect, Sanam, if we get one goal, we might get a few more.
We're just expecting that one.
Cross comes in.
Oh,
it's the side netting in the end, but it was a good play on that right-hand side. Good work from
Motion Roy.
Yeah.
The pressure is starting to build from Queen's Gurkha Signals. The pressure was already been built by Wanajia, but it is just about to start to build from Queen's Gurkha Signals. The midfielders are being more cautious. Bibek again, back pass to Sangam.
If you're just joining us live on our Forces News YouTube channel this afternoon, one of the big showpieces of the Gurkha Sport season, the Nepal Cup final. Ball flicked out wide to Sumit Rai, and the chase was on, but just too far for them. Anil Papamaga will take the throw for 1RGR. Anyone got any headache tablets?
I think I might need one as well.
Here we go again then. Cross comes in onto the left-hand side. The challenge goes up, but it's well cleared in the end by QGS. And they'll try and bring it forward. That's great play, good defensive play there from
Pravesh Gurung. I think the defender has to be more careful. The moment that the cross comes in from left-hand side, Mausam Rai from Wanajia was literally opened up. Shanim again.
Gets onto the edge of the box. There's still danger for the Signals as 1RGR bounce some pressure here, meaningful pressure. Shot comes in now from Gurung.
Gurung tries.
He'll get it back again.
Shoot that ball in. Dhiraz on the left-hand side. Dhiraz just wanted to get past.
Well,
but he's been pushed.
I think Dhiraj Rai felt a bit aggrieved there. There was certainly a bit of pushing going on, but getting away with it was Suraj Gurung. He'll take the throw quickly.
Well, that was absolutely outstanding commitment from Suraj Gurung. It was much needed. Sumit on the right-hand side. The left back are trying to move forward, just overlapping the wingers.
Sumit Rai then with the throw. Well cut out then by 1RGR.
To Mausam on the right-hand side. Right. Could be danger for Queen's
shot here
Gurkha.
from Mausam Rai. Yeah, he's looks a dangerous player. They will feel they've got this wind advantage and they should make the most of it, but you don't always get the benefit of the wind. Nice flick ball forward and collected by Fappa. He takes it wide, but he can't control it. That was a very useful ball then from Roham Pithkotimarga.
That's a throw-in for Wanajia. Or might be a free kick. Sorry, that's a throw-in now. Was that handball?
I think the referee will probably be quite lenient given these conditions, with the ball bouncing up so high. Telling them to go back for the throw. Suraj Gurung with the throw. No 5-second rule here, of course, we've got in the World Cup this time. But you have 5 seconds to take a throw or the ball goes to the opposition.
Not a good clearance there from Ajay.
Well, that's a pullback. Surely the referee is going to allow play to go on, not for much longer, because that was a clear impeding there by Pravesh Gurung. And this is going to be a real opportunity then for 1RGR. This free kick It's probably, what, about 25 yards out. And a real opportunity. And the man on the ball is Mijam Gurung.
Surely has the chance.
With the captain, Samin Rai.
He might test the goalkeeper.
There's 3 of them now over the ball.
As you mentioned, the wind direction, it might help a lot as well, but
Yeah.
I can't see any wind right now.
Labin Limbu is there too. I don't know who's going to take this one. Actually, it's Niraj Gurung. And it's the number 4 who takes it. And it's on target, but it's safely into the hands of Thomas Ross. But at least he got the shot on target. He got the ball on target there, using the wind, such as it was. And he beat the wall, a 4-man wall. You just wonder if there's going to be a mistake or something which will lead to a goal here. This ball is, it's sort of bobbing around almost like a rugby ball today.
The 1st Battalion, the Royal Gurkha Rifles, their midfields are really dominating the midfield area right now. They're not like creating chances or any giving any mistakes to signalers.
Yeah, neither team able to really take control of the ball. Meaningful possession is very limited. That looked like a foul throw. Yeah, the referee has brought it back.
I thought that was a handball.
Yeah. Well, it was a foul throw because he had one leg in the air basically when he took it. So it's a foul throw, and quickly on the case is Labin Limbu. Again, that ball out of play. This time it'll be a throw to 1 RGR. And he'll Papalenka to take it. Free kick.
That's a foul by Vivek. Quick free kick by Sanin, but well cleared by Ajay.
It was just taken too quickly. But you just get the feeling that the team who are putting their game together better at the moment are 1 RGR.
What a pass from Labin.
Lovely ball through for Diraj Rai. He goes down. Referee says no foul.
Play on.
Tamang has the ball, the goalkeeper. Is he going to go for a long kick? Looks like it. He's going to go long. So this could go a long way. Out wide, then onto the left-hand side.
Prince Sherpa.
Sherpa can't control it in the end. It's going to be a throw to QGS.
Sumit stepping forward for a throw-in. Quick pass to Prabhas, the skipper. Well intercepted. Throw-in back again for QGS.
Just looking for a bit of quality. One bit of quality here could make all the difference in this game. Lots of expectant supporters all gathered round the side of the pitch. All these beautiful looking marquees. All various parts of the Gurkha family. The Queen's Gurkha signals. There's the Royal Gurkha
Rifles.
Regimental Association. Rifles Regimental Association, yeah. And the personal support. Gurkha Company, of course.
The Queen's Gurkha Engineers.
So we have a change, do we? It looks like there is going to be a...
There is going to be one.
Yeah.
Queen's Gurkha signals, as we say, the man, the myth, the legend himself.
Yeah.
Krishna Karki, the nightmare for...
So Karki...
1 RGR and 2 RGR. Krishna
He's
Karki.
coming on for Bismal Shrestha. And can Karki make a difference?
He certainly will.
Well, I say it's really down to him that they're in this final at all, because they so nearly went out in the quarter-final stage. They were trailing with just a few minutes left, I think, in their quarter-final, and he scored a crucial goal which took the game to penalties. which of course the Signallers won. And they then went on to win their semi-final, and they're here in the final. But so far no one has found the target. 0-0. And we've played an hour in this match, so just half an hour to go. There'll be another hydration break fairly shortly, I would have thought. And then the prospect of the dreaded penalty shootout. No extra time, remember, because of the heat today, because of the conditions. There'll be no extra time. We'll go straight to penalties if it remains scoreless or level at the end of the 90 minutes.
What they're doing.
Head and clear. The ball is popping around all around that box, but eventually the Signallers clear up the damage. Ends up with Thomas Ross, and he'll go for a long clearance. And even with the wind against, that's a pretty good clearance from him. It's crossed the halfway line. Karki gets in on the action straight away.
Prince again, quick pass from Prince.
Goalkeeper comes out, makes the challenge.
There's no foul at all.
Player goes down, but I think the referee's allowing play to go on. It was a fair challenge. He's going to bring play back. And 1RGR's captain, Samin Rai, is just wanting to have a word about that. We have no VAR here, of course, so... but the goalkeeper really had to go for it. But there's a lot of... the
managers are not happy.
There's a bit of anger.
He used to be a referee in HQBZ, and now he's a bit frustrated because he might know what's going on.
Well, and the referee's not very happy here. I suspect that Duncan Clark is going to have words. Anyway, the throw is now taken. Suresh Gurung. Karki getting stuck in. Keeps the ball in play. No, he doesn't. It went out of play.
Throw in for 1RGR. The manager's not happy, players are not happy, but Duncan, he's the one who does the refereeing, so he should be happy. It doesn't really matter who is angry, either the managers from Queen's Gurkha Signals or the managers from 1RGR.
So what happens then, for the winners today? If, eventually this cup will be won today. What does it mean for the unit concerned? I mean, the last 2 years, obviously the Signallers have won it. Do they get a day off, or do they get, is there a celebration amongst the battalion?
They will get definitely a celebration among the battalions and regiment. On top of that, they will get the recognition from the whole regiment at the same time. When it comes to football, when it comes to sporting event like this, for the Gurkhas, the football is a massive thing compared to any other sporting event. So basically they are kind of celebrity in their regiments and on their battalions as well. So it's a quite massive thing for both Gurkhas, both teams.
It's good possession for 1RGR, but the shot coming in the end didn't trouble the goalkeeper. Cleared quickly off the line. And now can Dip Thapa pick it up? Here's Karki. He can't win anything. Now they come forward again to 1RGR. Really good defensive work then from the big number 6, Bibak Gurung. Very solid at the back for them today.
Don't know what he's trying that.
Yeah.
But
just not finding their men, are they?
Nah. A quick pass. This could be a
comes
danger.
through. And eventually it's cleared for a corner by Deepak Gurung. But the danger man there is Musam Rai. Every time he gets that ball, he's looking for some openings. He's looking to put someone clear. And he's probably been the outstanding player so far, I would say, for 1RGR in this match.
Mosam on the left-hand side and Prince Sherpa on the right-hand side. What a player they are. Every time they got ball, there's something threat going on for QGS defender. They have to be more careful, more cautious while man marking, whilst giving them a space. They're literally just brilliant.
So the first corner of this second half then. "65 minutes gone."
Pibeki's marking Belgurung because Belgurung scored on a corner kick against
Corner floated
QGE.
in.
Not a very good one.
No, it's eventually cleared, well cleared by the QGS. Gurung taking it wide onto that right-hand side, trying to find the 1-2, but again it comes to nothing in the end. Well, stiflingly hot conditions here. We must be around 24, 25 degrees, I'd imagine, this afternoon. And it's a pretty humid day as well. So close to the hydration break. It remains 0-0 in this 2026 Nepal Cup final. Players trying to keep it on the ground, but they can't. Gurung just
cleared it out.
Happy to clear it away for a corner, for a throw-in rather, and then that will roll harmlessly out of play. Again, the players haven't learned so far. There's no one really just getting hold of the ball and making it their own. It just needs one player, maybe a couple of players, to do that, and it could transform this match. But it's still 0-0.
I wonder what was the last time the Wanaja keeper touched or saved the ball. It's been quite a long time, isn't it?
He's had a quiet afternoon. That's very true.
The second half's been really quiet to him.
And it's not as if we've not had a lot of goals in the in the quarterfinals and semi-finals either. Sunam, we've had plenty of goals to enjoy in the earlier rounds, haven't we?
Yes, in semi-final, Signal scored 4 against Gurkha Support Battalion. Wanaja played against a GSPS and managed to score 1 goal, and that goal was scored by Sanim Bright, the skipper.
Goals at a premium. Oh, that was quite a nudge off the ball. A great defensive
good tackle.
work. That's good play from Gurung. Now, collected once again. Real chance for the boys in green, but again it's hooked clear.
Pass!
Now, an opportunity then for Dura, number 19, on this far side. Takes the ball to the left. Still got it. He goes down, and he wins a free kick. He's already been down once in this game, and it was a fairly strong challenge. Referee says it was an unfair one. So this possibly represents the best opportunity for the Queen's Gurkha Signals in this second half.
They just need that magic touch. A magic touch from the players. A magic touch from Krishna Karki.
Yeah,
I'm sure that this free kick will be taken by the skipper Prabhas Gurung, but it depends. Well, it's an in-swinger, but if it goes to second bar, kind of top corner, but surely that's what I imagine. That's what I hoped for about. Let's see what happens.
Prabhas Gurung, who's going to take it by the looks from this left-hand side, is
Mausam is literally
a lot of players lining up in there. Amongst them, of course, Karki.
Yeah,
he could get his head on this.
Mausam is literally just outside the D-box, just wanted to get that rebound. This is a very crucial moment right now.
3-man wall. Prabhas then setting himself up with the free kick.
It's a very small tick.
On the end of it.
Oh, that was a beautiful chance.
I think the expectation amongst the crowd.
Krishna Karki
And Karki just wide, wasn't it? But that is where we will take the break for hydration. Well, it's probably the most excitement we've had in the second half, certainly as far as the QGS are concerned so far, Sonam. But it's a bit more of the same, isn't it, so far?
Yes, indeed. I think that was the only most precious chances that the QGS created, but compared to Wanagia, they've been like really good in midfield. Their wingers are really sharp. Every time they got ball, the opposing threat to signals defenders. Compared to the first half, the second hydration break for the first half. Sorry, the second hydration break in the second half is a lot good compared to the first one.
You got it. Yeah, there was a bit more. There's some momentum really going there for QGS, wasn't there? And they could probably have done with carrying on, but it's really important to have these breaks, particularly on a day like this as well. And that was certainly the best moment that QGS had. Before that, a free kick for 1RGR as well, which found its way on the target and taken by. Yeah, for them by Mijang Gurung, safely into the hands of Thomas Ross. And those are probably the best moments that we've had in the second half in terms of goal opportunities and actions. But just thinking about our highlights that you'll eventually will be able to see on our Forces News channels. It's going to be a bit of a challenge, I think, at the moment. But we've been, I think what I've enjoyed most though is the fact that it's the occasion, isn't it, Sonam?
Yes.
It's a massive occasion, and the conditions are not ideal for good football today.
No.
Not that the players will make any excuses for that, but it's not a good game of football. But at the end of the day, the occasion. Sometimes, you do get bad games. I don't recall that this season's FA Cup final was a classic in terms of quality, but it's the occasion, and it's what it means to the players and obviously to the units involved as well. So, we have to make allowances for that. There'll be a lot of discussions going on now amongst from the coaching. How can they change it? It's difficult, isn't it, for them to actually think about making big changes to the way they're playing, because if they could have done, they would have done probably at the beginning of the second half.
Another thing to mention about the brigade Bhela itself, Bhela literally means coming together in a place, in a arena like this. The brigade Bhela itself is a massive thing for Gurkhas. Not only the serving members, the retired, the veterans, the older generations, and the upcoming generation as well, as you've literally just seen a cookery pattern displayed by the fresh recruit intake 2026. What a great display that was.
Fantastic. Yeah.
And looking at far, we can see a lot of older generations as well. The baton has been passed from them to the officers and the serving members of the Brigade of Gurkhas now, and it will be passed on to the youngest recruits, which we've literally just seen. So it's a massive thing, not just about the football, it's about coming together, a sense of community, a sense of belonging, a sense of service and loyalty to the crown as well, because when it comes to a united kingdom and the crown and the service, we Gurkhas, it means everything for us. It literally means everything for us. When talking about the service itself, I was born in the village of Sindhu Palchuk district. Coming in UK was my dream, and serving to the crown is the best thing that ever happened to my life.
Well, we know for so many years that the Brigade of Gurkhas has been an extraordinary contributor to the British military, and you can tell from all the messages we're getting through as well, an awful lot of support today for both teams, but also for the Gurkhas as well. And it's a tribute really that an occasion like this happens here. I know it used to happen in Hong Kong when you were obviously based out there, and before that in Malaya, but Aldershot really is the home of the Gurkhas, isn't it? And with so many retired Gurkha families living here, I don't think I'm ever going to forget that international game that was played at Aldershot Town, and the old recreation ground there, absolutely packed. Probably the biggest attendance they've had there for many years.
I think so. And
it was a great occasion, and obviously everyone was who there was supporting the Nepali national team, hoping they were going to get goals. But you know, the occasion again was absolutely huge, as was when the British Army played them as well. You know, at the military stadium just across the road from here. 2 massive games, and you know, a great occasion. And you can just see with the attendance that we've got here today that the whole pitch is surrounded by supporters. Just hoping and praying we're going to get some goals then in this last quarter of the match. And everything's still to play for. That lovely old trophy is still up there for grabs, and that must be an incentive for both teams. Referee gives the free kick. Karki was challenged there unfairly, says the referee. He's certainly put himself about, hasn't he?
Yes.
As Krishna Karki, since he came on. A potential match winner, of course.
It's been an absolute threat for Wanaja in past years. Well, Wanaja's player seems not really happy with the free kick, because they were not expecting that would be a free kick. But hey, as I've already said to you, but it doesn't really matter whether you are happy or your manager is happy. The Duncan has to be happy.
Exactly. So a couple of players over it, Sangram Rai and also Prabesh Gurung over the ball, just discussing how they're going to take this free kick on. 4-man wall. Referee just moving them back. And it's turned into a 3-man wall now.
This is a great chance for QTS. Surely this should be a second corner kick. Second free kick, isn't it? From that dangerous position.
Yep. So let's just see what they can make of this then. Just touching the ball, and it looks to me like it's going to be Prabesh who's going to take it. Takes it with his right foot, and it curls over the crossbar. That's been the way of all the free kicks today. Yes. They've just not hit the top. Well, a couple have hit the target, but not enough to trouble the goalkeepers. That one over the crossbar.
Not the quality that we are expecting.
Rather sums up the game in a way.
Indeed.
But we mustn't be too hard on these guys. They've worked so hard as soldiers. A lot of them, of course, have been on ceremonial duties, haven't you, over the last few weeks as well. It's been a busy time for the Gurkhas, and not a huge amount of time to play football, but you can tell they're all loving it out there as well and really getting stuck in. Now, what can one RGR do here? Great defensive work again, and I have to say that at the back there, those 2 central defenders, Aya Gurung and Bibak Gurung, have been absolutely magnificent today for the Queen's Gurkha Signals. Had a fantastic game. Not a lot has got past them.
Nah, especially Bibak, jersey number 6. He's been an outstanding player for Queen's Gurkha Signals for a lot of years now. He has played from Royal Signals core team and now representing the Queen's Gurkha Signals. What a player he is.
There he is again, challenging hard for it. Oh, and the chance then. Karki's going to chase it.
Managers are literally just telling them to run on the right-hand side for the wingers, asking Mawson to run, get that run so that the midfielder can deliver the ball a lot faster than the QG's defenders are expecting. So
throw in then to the 1RGR. And just apologies for the slight lack of range for our cameras here, just from our camera position here. Referee says play on. Karki with a lovely little flick forward. What can they do here? Ball goes back onto the left-hand side. Prabesh Gurung chasing out it, but there's a player down. Suraj Gurung with the ball. Now, a chance for them with Musam Rai. Takes the ball into the penalty area, but again, just lacking in that final third. A couple of players down injured now. Sangram Rai for the Signallers.
And Sanim Rai for 1RGR.
Yeah, the captain actually just picking himself up. So, into the 80th minute here. Just over 10 minutes left, plus the extra time that the referee will allow, and then we could be heading for penalties. Oh, mistake at the back. Charging through is number 7 for them, Raj Thapa. But again, he can't make the most of it. Just a bit of a slip there at the back, but they get away with it in the end.
Quite a lot of tension going around within the spectators.
You can feel the tension rising, can't you? It's almost like we've gone into extra time in a way, and neither side, wants to concede clearly. So neither are really going for it. Saying for that, here's Musam Rai, is a player who has been really challenging for it. A loose pass again from Rohan Maga. Apologies for my pronunciations, by the way. There's Rai again.
Vivek just passed into left-hand side, but that ball goes wide away. Dura can't hold it.
It's almost like the ball's got an accelerator pedal inside it, and every time they kick it, it just runs faster and faster, doesn't it? But this pitch is so hard. No watering of the pitches, of course. This game deserves a better surface in a way. It would be so good if they at some time in the future they could play this match on the stadium pitch next door, on the military stadium, because that's such a good pitch. That's at its best.
Yeah, that's what we asked last time. But since this is a brigade pillar, not only the football, there is much going around just behind that tent. So in order to get the civilian staffs and the members as well, they've done it outside.
Yeah. I think I understand all the reasons, but in terms of a football match,
yes,
this match deserves a good pitch.
Yeah.
Because of the tradition involved.
I agree with you.
That's a nice little flick onto the left-hand side. Collected by Rai, the captain. Goes into the corner, he's pulled down, and he will get a free kick. The villain of the piece there was Sangram Rai.
Duncan is not happy.
And that is a yellow card. The wrestle to the ground, actually, I think.
As we just mentioned, the umbrellas, they've been popping out. Every single one of them, as you can see, the red and the green one from RGR, and the blue and the red one from Engineers, and the blue one, the red one from maroon one from.
Could do with the BFBS umbrella in there, just to level it out a bit. Anyway, it will be a free kick then. It should be taken. It looks like on the ball is Sanim Rai, the captain. What can they do with this then? Looks like he's going. Could be going direct. Takes the free kick. Floated in.
What a
great
flick.
header. Brilliant defensive header there from Aya Gurung. And not a lot has got past them today. But the danger is still not averted yet. Ball goes out of play for a throw. That was a terrific free kick. It was a really high quality free kick, but brilliantly dealt with. Up in the air the ball goes. It's going to float around, and it goes wide in the end. So the danger dissipates once more, and it remains 0-0 into the last 5 minutes of normal time here in this 2026 final. Nepal Cup. Such a fabulous tradition.
So we are entering the decisive moment right now. Every mistake could be costly. The tension is unbelievable. Can they find one final opportunity?
Well,
It's just a matter of time, and we are just hoping that time comes early.
Yep. So the clearance from Thomas Ross ends up in the army truck next door to us, belonging to BFBS Gurkha Radio. Hopefully it's not put them out of action. Right, here's across field. Rohan will try and chase that. Referee says offside. Yeah, the flag's gone off up on this near side.
Literally, the 1st Battalion Royal Gurkha Rifles, they are throwing everything forward. This is where mentality matters. They are creating chances but not taking that golden opportunity and converting that into a goal.
Remember, whoever wins this today, that'll be the 10th time they've won the Nepal Cup in their history. And if it's the signallers who can get through, well, that'll be a 3rd successive. They've won it, I think, twice unsuccessive years back in the late 1950s, 58, 59. But they've never won it 3 times on the trot, as far as I know.
They've never done it. This will be their first time if they win it.
And to retain it for a 2nd time would be terrific. But so much at stake here. Sangam Rai takes the throw-in eventually. Ball goes wide onto that right-hand side.
Schmidt. So we just have to take the time, but he's not taking it at all. Good save from keeper.
He gets the cross in, and Tamang makes the save.
We can see Prince Sherpa lying down.
I wonder if it's a touch of cramp.
I guess it is, because he's been running around quite a lot compared to other players.
Yeah, this is his first final, I think, as well. Yeah, I think he's suffering from cramp. And there's going to be another substitution here made by the 1RGR. Karan Rai. He scored against the QGEs. So he's a goal scorer. He's definitely going to be coming on at this very late stage, and I just wonder whether he's been brought on for his penalty shooting. Whether there are other changes going to be made for penalties. Players just taking an opportunity to take a drink. Remember, we won't be going to extra time. We'll just go straight to the penalty shootout if it ends 0-0, and we are very close to that. Both sets of players taking a water break, and I think it's a good idea. Why not?
Because it's really hot out here. I can see Sumit Rai lying down as well, and Krishna Karki trying to help him with the spray. As you said, there should be, I'm expecting some changes in players, some substitution, because they have to be prepared for penalty. When it comes to penalty, Tamang and Koppel Thomas Ross, they both are very brilliant, but it depends on their players as well, if they can score, if they can put the ball into the right direction.
So it looks like the man coming off is Prince Sherpa, who's run his heart out today for his team, and quite rightly applauded off the field. And replacing him will be Karan Rai, Corporal Rai, He comes on. So into the last minute of normal time here. And so much will depend on how much Duncan Clark adds to that. But it is a goal kick to the 1RGR, which they'll be
to be honest with you, the midfield battle is deciding the game, and the thing is that the Queen's Gurkha Signals, they are struggling to break down the 1RGR defensive line for some reason. They are not creating that kind of opportunity to create that into a goal.
No, I completely agree with you. I also, the defences have been very much on top today. When there's been any sort of opportunity, defences have dealt with it really well. So you've got to pay tribute to the defences today, Sonam as well. The ball flicked wide. Oh, and on the end of it,
whoa!
A goal!
And that's the goal!
We do have a goal. Oh my goodness me, and we do have a pitch invasion here. This is the last minute of the game. And, well, it's the man who's got it. I'm just trying to see. Actually, it's number 7 who has scored. It's Raj Thapa who's got the goal. The left winger came in and he's put the ball in the net. And surely that's going to win it. Absolute mayhem out there.
That was a great goal, great goal. A small, tiny mistake from defender, and they had to play pass.
It was a brilliant cross actually that came in, and the man who got the cross in was the substitute. It was Karan Rai who got the cross in from the right-hand side, and on the end of it was rifleman Raj Thapa. It is 1-0 to 1RGR. Well, what drama here in these last moments. My goodness me. And in fact, our cameraman Lewis was saying earlier on that he was expecting that there might be a bit of drama in the 90th minute. Well, he was absolutely right. We are now into stoppage time. Well,
it's not going to be that long, to be honest with you. I guess it's just about 3 to 5 minutes. They have to show some magic, Queen's Gurkha Signals, if they want to get through, get that hat-trick.
What a time to score, though.
What a time to score.
I can tell disappointment in your voice, Sunam, but, you know, all credit to both teams for still going for it. And 1RGR have got that goal. There's nothing at all that Thomas Ross could do about that, really. The ball just flying around, and it just fell really well for Raj Thapa, who managed to get that ball into the net. And it's 1-0 to 1RGR. And so much now depends on how much time that Duncan Clark wants to allow at the end of this game. I think there's like so much surprise all around the stadium, but a free kick then for the QGS. Floated in, but it's
not very good one. Not very good one.
And even Karki can't really get on the end of that.
Yes.
The wind seemed to carry it crossways, didn't it? So disappointment for Prabesh Gurung there with that free kick.
I was expecting penalty, but that last-minute goal was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. That was magnificent cross from jersey number 7 right into the header, place it into the second bar. What a goal that was!
Wow, such excitement here at the end of this game, which has lacked it a little bit, but that's cup football for you. This is a cup final, and we have a single goal here, which it looks like it's going to be settling it. I mean, it's been a feature of the World Cup this year as well, Sunam, where so many goals have been scored right at the end of the game. But it's not over yet. Ball hoiked forward by Bibak Gurung, who's been magnificent at the back for them today. absolute colossus at the central defence. But now they're going to have to throw everybody forward in whatever time is left. We've already played 4 minutes of stoppage time.
The time is ticking out. It is not stopping for both teams.
Headed forward by the captain, Sanim Rai. Looking for their first Cup final victory since 2018. One RGR, and they're very close to it now. But it's not over yet. Never write these signallers off. They will just give everything now, but they've got to get the ball back. They need some quality. Here's Prabash Gurung. Lays it out here to Sangam Rai. Karki looking for it, but it's intercepted. And you have to say that what a substitution that was, bringing Karan Rai on. It was his cross that created the goal.
Sumit Rai has been replaced by jersey number 4 from QGS.
Yep, so number 4, that's Sujam Gurung has come on.
There is not much time left.
Interesting
now.
substitution to make, to put another defender on. There must be a reason for that. Goalkeeper comes out. He needs to get that ball upfield very, very quickly. He clears it upfield. The referee showing no signs yet of wanting to blow his whistle. Still some time left, still time, but both of these teams will be tired, particularly the signallers. When you go a goal down like this, your head's bound to drop a bit. But here's Bibak Gurung. Okay. Goes down. Referee still unmoved. As Ross comes out, he'll bowl that ball across field, trying to get it forward very quickly now for Sangam Rai. Ball goes forward into the box, but it's cleared again by 1RGR. It's frantic stuff here, but the game so open now. We could have done with this goal early on in the second half. It would have made this game so much better, but it won't bother. It won't bother the 1RGR. They've given away a free kick. There's going to be another substitution here. Dipendra Shrestha is going to come on.
This might be the last free kick for...
Is this the last throw of the dice then for the QGS? Another change as well being made by the 1RGR as well. They're going to bring on Ren Sushil Lakshamba. He's going to come on as well. Referee has just noticed the changes that are being made. Is that going to add another 30 seconds, perhaps? Referee just wanting to know. We don't have a numbers board, so we don't know who's coming off. We know now who's coming off, and the man who is coming off for them is number 10. That's Musam Rai.
The signallers, they have to score it. They have to score it.
Are we going to get this drama in the closing moments of this match? So we're now deep into stoppage time. We've played 8 minutes so far of stoppage time in this game.
Duncan is telling the 1RGR wall to step forward because they were quite close. To check the free kick, we have Laveen Limbu.
Yeah, Limbu going to take it.
The big brother of Laken Limbu.
So
let's see what happens here.
What you want is khaki on the end of this, don't you, really? He's just hanging back a bit. There's a bit of shenanigans going on in the box there. Referee is not interested, just saying, come on, let's get on with it. Just cool it, lads.
There is
difficult
no
on a day
VAR.
like this, and tension's running pretty high there. Referee just having another quiet word with Bel Gurung, who of course was booked in the first half. He's so experienced now. Free kick then, floated in. Goalkeeper makes it and takes the save.
That was
Holds
a good
on
save.
to it. It was a really good save. It was probably the best quality free kick we've seen from the Queen's Gurkha Signals in the whole match. But Kasharav Tamang was good enough for it. Still we go on. Referee signalling that we... are we going to have another substitution here? The man who's lining up is...
Dheeraj has been changed by jersey number 10.
Yeah.
And the jersey number 10
Shrestha is on. Very quickly the free kick is taken, or the throw-in is taken rather. Ball goes wide. Has it gone out of play? It's a bit chaotic here at the moment.
It is indeed.
There is a player down on the pitch. A man down for 1RGR is Suraj Gurung. He gets to his feet. Referee speaking to Prabhash Gurung, but it's going to be another free kick or a throw-in, isn't it, on this near side? Floated in. That's good, intelligent play then from 1RGR, taking the pressure off. Ball goes out wide then onto this left-hand side with Samin Rai. He's going to try and put the goal scorer through. Brilliant bit of defensive work then from the signallers as they charge again forward. The referee showing no signs of allowing this game to come to an end yet.
Again. That should be a foul. That is foul, but that should be awarded with a card.
And it is, you're quite right. A yellow card has been produced by Duncan Clark again.
Another chance for Queen's Gurkha Signals to convert this into a goal.
I mean, if the Queen's Gurkha Signals score now, we're now 11, actually nearly 12 minutes into
added
time. So where has all this extra time come from? Obviously, we have the 3-minute drinks break. So where has all this extra time come from? I'm very interested to know.
I'm quite surprised.
There's quite a few people scratching their heads amongst the 1RGR contingent away to our right here. But anyway, it's another free kick, and it's going to be taken by Sangram Rai.
I think Sangram Rai just called forward.
He's left it, and
Prabhash Gurung.
Referee finally looking at his watch, and this time it is going to be Prabhash Gurung.
And this time it is going to be a
And I think he's
one.
thinking, right, there's not going to be much more time after this. Kaki right on the edge of the box, charges in. It's taken short, goalkeeper makes it, loses it. Oh, but it's a foul, it's a free kick, goalkeeper's gone down.
The free kick from Prabhash Gurung is not being effective at all.
It was disappointing because
Yeah.
obviously the players were on the right-hand side waiting for a floated cross, never actually reached them.
And he just swings that ball into a first bar. Where players have to move forward quickly to get that ball. And obviously there's a danger of keeper as well. Okay, he tends to come forward.
Doesn't a goal make for it to be exciting though?
That would be a lot exciting. I was hoping for that free kick to turn into a goal, but hey, I can always hope. The referee Duncan is watching the time right now, so the match should end
So
in
we've had
some minutes.
We've had nearly 14 minutes now of stoppage time.
This should be the last out.
Referee looking at his watch again. He's blowing his whistle. The free kick inside the box.
The presenter ample of time for Queen's Gurkha Signals.
But still we go on. And that is the final whistle, and it is a victory for 1 RGR. They've won this Nepal Cup by 1-0. And amazing scenes now on the pitch, and all those green jackets and all those green and white shirts from the battalion. It's been an incredibly difficult game really to watch today in incredibly difficult conditions, but my goodness me, there's more drinks and water being thrown in the air, and it's success for 1 RGR, winning their first Nepal Cup since 2018, and they've won it with a goal literally in the last minute of normal time, and it was scored by their number 7 Dipraj Thapa, a cross coming in from the right hand side from a substitute Karan Ray, and they have won it.
Well, the hopes and dreams for Queen's Gurkha Signals to secure hat-trick has been absolutely shattered by that goal particular. They've given ample of time by the referee Duncan to get that equaliser, well, just about 12 to 14 minutes, but they can't get that equaliser since Wanaja just won the Nepal Cup, the last one in 2018, and now they are the champions. Congratulations, Wanaja, the 1st Battalion Royal Gurkha Rifles. As John mentioned, they are in white and green colour, literally. There were quite a lot of pitch invasion as well, isn't it, when they scored the first goal?
There certainly was a massive pitch invasion, but only one this time. I seem to remember we had 5 pitch invasions 2 years ago when we had the last victory here. The 2 years ago when, of course, the Queen's Gurkha Signals came back twice from behind to win by 3-2. That was obviously a much better game of football played on a green pitch. But as we said, no one cares really about the game, do they, Sudam? All they care about is the result, and those are remarkable scenes of celebration going on at the moment over on this right hand side. As you can see, they are absolutely celebrating, and well, all credit to them for that.
They are shouting champions. Obviously they are a champion indeed, and congratulations Wanaja, the 1st Battalion Royal Gurkha Rifles. So proud to have you in this tournament, and obviously congratulations to Queen's Gurkha Signals as well. So you might not win this year.
I mean, they've had a fantastic run. I mean, let's face it, 3 successive finals. That very rarely happens in the Nepal Cup. So to get to the final, but I know how I know personally you'll be very disappointed. Obviously, their unit, your unit, Sonam, you'll be disappointed for them. But handing out the credit obviously to 1RGR is what they deserve today. I think if you look back at the game, they probably deserve it. They were the they were the more thrusting team, and they had probably the most chances in the game.
The second half was kind of one-way traffic from 1RGR to Queen's Gurkha Signals. The Queen's Gurkha Signals midfielders, they were not holding the ball, they were not using their wingers, and obviously 1RGR, they were literally using their wingers, their midfielders. They were absolutely giving everything in this field, hence why they are the champions today, and they absolutely deserve to be a champion.
I'm just looking down on the pitch to see whether we can get some match reaction. Our reporter Julian Evans is down there somewhere with our cameraman Lewis. Got Chris here up in the truck at the moment. They're heading down to see if they can get some instant match reaction, but it's very difficult amongst that mayhem, Sonam, really to hear from anybody. In fact, I think we are going to have some match reaction now from a member of the RGR, who is going to be talking to Julian Evans very, very shortly about an historic win for them today, collecting their 10th Nepal Cup. And I think we can go down to talk to their assistant coach now, who is talking to Julian Evans. They'll be with you very, very shortly. In fact, I think we can head down there right now.
Safal, congratulations. We can see what this means to 1RGR. What does this mean to you and the players?
Thank you very much, first of all. This means, I think this is the biggest thing happening, one of the biggest thing happening in my career, because I've been started playing for Nepal Cup since 2019. I lost the first year final with Signals. I lost my second finals in 24, and this was my third final. I didn't want it to make it 3 times, and finally the boys made my dream come true as an assistant coach to win this cup.
You were made to work for it. The goal came right at the end.
Yeah, I think the substitute we made, he's the oldest guy in our team. He's a very experienced guy, and yeah, the experience worked, and the guys, their hard work did really give us the cup.
When the emotions sink in, what will this mean to this group of players? Look, they're doing a lap of honour now for all of the support that's come. What do you think this will mean?
This means a lot to us, because the guys, all of the supporters, they've been backing us since the day one of the tournament. We are very thankful for them for giving us this opportunity back in unit, because even though it's very busy, they've done all the works which we left, and then they let us train hard for this day to lift the trophy. Yeah.
Well, Sufal, I can see the emotion on your face now. You want to get in there and enjoy that, so thank you for talking to us. Thank you, Sufal. Back to John.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, congratulations to 1RGR. Great reaction there, an emotional reaction as well, as we see the 1RGR team now doing a lap of honour around the pitch here, and it'll be quite good when they actually come in front of our camera position here as well, actually. Hopefully we'll stay with that. I don't think we'll be staying with you for the presentations, because that might well take another half an hour or so, but we will obviously record that for you to show you the presentations. But they're doing a lap of honour. I mean, you could just see how much it means to them. We've talked about the occasion, which has been better than the match in a way, Sonam, but when you see this, it does make you realise just how much these guys, it means to them.
It means a lot to them. It means absolutely everything to them, especially 1RGR coming from Brunei to play football in UK, and their hopes and dreams were absolutely shattered by Queen's Gurkha Signals in 2004. Coming back again now, they are currently based in Folkestone, and winning this trophy against Queen's Gurkha Signals is a massive thing for them. Obviously you can see the spouses, the partners, the families at the rear as well, what it means to them. Literally they've been allowing their partners to go away to train for about 1.5 months, 2 months, and they literally sacrifice a lot of things. They've handled it all, they handled it with pride and everything. The families, well, they deserve the credit as well, whilst we give credit to the players and the managers.
Well, so now I think we're probably going to call it a wrap now on our live coverage this day, because it is going to take some time for the presentations out. We will record all that for you, and of course that will appear on our social media pages as well. But that's it from the 2026 Nepal Cup final. I'd like to say huge thanks once again to Sonam for joining us today and for giving us the benefit of his knowledge on what is a great occasion in the Brigade of Gurkhas. Thanks as well to Julian Evans, who's been looking after things in terms of reporting and presenting today, and the rest of our team down here in Aldershot this afternoon, and indeed back at our base at headquarters at Chalfont. But from me, John Knighton, and all the team here at Queen's Avenue in Aldershot, the result here, a victory for 1RGR, beating QGS in the 2026 Nepal Cup final by 1-0. From all of us here, it's a very good afternoon.
A shot on the edge. What a volley that was. What a goal! Oh my God! What a goal from Queen's Gurkha Signals! You see that?